I still can't quite believe it, but this is our new floaty home, Kimberly Joe. 25 years ago, we both thought that if you can't do, teach. We were in it for the long holidays, the short hours 9 to 3:30, and the chance to sit at the front of a class while the children did the work. That didn't quite work out how we thought. We're now back from 4 years teaching in China to mess about on boats, so come join us on the waterways of England. This morning we are making our way to Lechlade. It's a bit windy, so it's kind of like, oh, do we go, don't we go? But it's not too bad, so we are going to make the move. It's probably about a 4-hour cruise today. Once we get to Lechlade, we plan on staying there for a little while. It's right at the end of the Thames, it's like the very last place you can stop at, so we're quite cool going there to see it, and by all accounts it's supposed to be a beautiful place to stay.
So weed hatch drama number 2. At least this time Tony hasn't got on a white top. We are currently halfway across the river and just blowing back into the same position we were in a minute ago.
An eventful start to the morning, to the day.
I've only been going about 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's about 25 kilometres an hour winds, which I don't know if that sounds a lot or not. I've never really paid attention to the wind before until we got on a boat. But what it basically meant was every time we tried to push off from the bank, it just pushed us back again. And then there was a massive thorn bush that tried to get on board. It was just really, really tough. Obviously the engine's at the back, so the back's pins, you push the front out, you can't get enough power. It was horrendous.
And then just as we did get clear because there was a bend, so we managed to get the back out, the front was coming out. Because we'd been on the bank and churning through all the reeds, it had clogged up the weed hatch, so we lost all propulsion. And then, so we just drifted into a tree, and we're now across the river, and Tony's up to his elbows in the water getting the weeds out. Again, this is the second time in 2 days. When we were on the canals, on the Oxford Canal, I don't think we went into the weed hatch once.
Once. Oh, on the Oxford we didn't know. We did right at the start. We had to once, didn't we? And that was freezing. It's much nicer on the river than the canal, because number one, you can see through the water, so I could actually see the things I put off. But they're so tight. It's like rope wrapped around the propeller. So it really takes a lot of putting to get it done. So
it was funny.
Yeah. The bush was the one. It was like, you know, those thick, prickly bushes with big, like, I'll exaggerate, about that big, the thorn.
Oh, it's not like you to exaggerate.
And I'm sitting in the front pushing off with the barge pole, and the whole half the bush ended up in the front cratch with me, and I'm having to scream at Sonya to stop.
You're in the cratch ruined. Oh. That and a drunk man. This for my cratch cover.
So we've just got the 12-hour cruise now to Lechlade.
It's not 4 hours, but with the way things are going, it could take us about 12.
Yeah, this is like, and what's funny as well, the camera weren't turned on at first, and this woman came out to help us. And I wanted to shout to Sonya, "Son, turn the camera on." But I thought, this woman's trying to help me, and I'm saying, turn the camera on to Sonya. But then, cold-hearted one over here, she'd already turned it on anyway.
The funny thing is, it just goes to show you how nice people are on the boats, because boaty people are amazing.
Yeah.
She was eating her breakfast, she could have just ignored us, but no, she came out of her barge pole, tried to help us get off the bank, send anything she could do, so bless her, lovely lady.
Yeah. So,
shout out.
Sonya told me last night we got 2 locks, so I looked it up, 5 locks.
Oh, it's not 5 locks, I think it's 4. He's exaggerating again.
Sonya's got counting issues.
Right. You've got issues, full stop. Let's get for the camera away.
She never watched Sesame Street.
What?
This here is a canoe path fast. It goes round the lock and brings them in the other side, which is kind of cool. So in about 1954, I want to say B-47 bomber, I might have got it wrong, but I think it's B-47 bomber, an American B-47 bomber, crashed somewhere around here. This was 1954 in mysterious circumstances, and this was during the Cold War. So that's something you might want to find out a bit more about, because I know I now do. So yeah, crashed around here somewhere. We just went through over by the Swan pub that you'll have just seen. That is the oldest bridge on the Thames. 13th century, a bit like Newbridge, but this one just trumps Newbridge. Durden. Durden. That looks like teeth marks to me, son. Looks like teeth marks to me. Durden, 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 Durden.
So here we are at Grafton Lock. It was self-service today, whoop whoop. But I'm going to zoom in. We've got the house martins nesting in the eaves of the lockkeeper's cottage. I don't know if you can see if they're going in and out from here.
20 nests on, and they go to the water to pick up whatever it is and then fly down.
So there's 20 nests apparently, the lockkeeper was telling us, in there, and they all go back to the Thames and pick up whatever they need from the Thames behind us, where I think we just filmed that as we came through. But this is amazing, there's so many of them. House martins, they're beautiful.
So this is Jemima with her little brood. Those little babies were born on Wednesday right through to Friday morning, and today is Monday morning. So they're about half a week old. There goes Jeremiah. Back to Jemima.
Very windy, hasn't it, in places? Yeah. Really exhausting. Of course, we're fighting the wind. It's actually really nice that it's died down a little bit. We're on. We've come along here so far. I think we're at this bit here, which is a bit of a bendy bit. We've got Buscott Lock to do, up through St John's Lock, on to Lechlade.
Happy with the mooring?
Lovely, 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 lovely.
So where are we going now?
We're going into Lechlade to have a look around.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my cap. Very windy day, which made...
Oh, the start of our day, which we spoke about already, but oh my god.
Cruising was. But once we got going, it was fine. But just taking a walk into Lechlade.
I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've been invaded by cows and we are now on a rescue mission so this stupid animal can get out of the river. Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on, you!
It's Tony the cow whisperer.
Hey, come down this way. Come on, bring down here. Down here. Come here.
You're coming back in now.
It's gonna get.
Throw me the rope. It's fine. I can throw it back to you.
There you go. He's pushed you out a bit now.
Yeah, I got a big fat bum pushing me out now.
Come down here. Look.
Come on, stupid.
Go that way. I tell you, I can't lift you. You're too heavy. I can't get you.
I'm coming back in now.
You might turn the engine on and.
Right. So today's drama is that we now have to move the boat because we are leaving the boat tonight and it just so happens that the cows have arrived today.
And stupid animals cows are.
Destructive animals.
Yeah.
They've moved away from the boat now, but we're not going to be here later on to monitor the situation, and apparently they are prolific at eating boats, ropes, canopies, etc. So we're now just looking for a spot where we can move away from a watering hole so that they're not tempted to be near us while we're away from the boat, because we won't be able to know if they've damaged or set us free or anything. And we think the issue this morning was that this must be a scratching post, and he must have been scratching and then just fell into that hole there and then couldn't get out. But we were in bed.
Yeah. Would have been woken by them licking the boat, throwing the mat around, dumping the chair in the water.
Yeah, they picked the chair off the roof and threw it in the water. Oh God. Right, let's go find a space. A good space.
So, I'm only here in case Sonya falls in the water. That's the only reason I'm here. So she falls in the water, I'll be gutted if I don't catch it. So, what we've had to do, the cows now, right, woke us up about 7 o'clock. Sonya said it was 8:30, did you say?
I said it was 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, but it was actually nearer 7 than 8, because at 7 o'clock they woke us up by licking the boat. So they're now right the way down there. There's no cows near us, but we've had to move. So this bit of the boat, you can see there's a gap. So we've only got the middle of the boat by the land. So the only bit that they can get to is the middle bit. We've moved everything from this side of the boat to that side of the boat, and we've taken off the covers at that end. They're all off. And then someone we're just looping this one here, so this side of the boat, and we'll probably move the underwear.
Oh,
I'd imagine.
So every time, don't wash my hair. I haven't done anything.
But there we go. We just got out of bed, throwing some clothes on to save a drowning cow. Stupid animals. I like cows though, to be fair, but still.
So here we are sitting in the garden of the trout.
Yeah,
Trout Inn, just by St John's Lock on the River Thames. It's the hottest.
We're having a night trout.
Night trout, Jesus. We have anyway, it's the hottest day of the year so far, and needless to say, we're sitting in the garden just enjoying a live singer in the sunshine. Yeah, just another one of those picture perfect days, really.
Yeah, we've just come back as well. It was Jack's surprise, Sonia's son Jack, his surprise birthday party. He's 30 years old now.
30 years
30
old.
years old, Jesus.
So yeah, so my son was 30, he's 30 next week, but he had his party yesterday. It was a lovely surprise, so well done to Emma, his wife, for and her family for arranging all of that. It was a lovely evening. But needless to say, we're a bit tired, so we're going to chill out, listen to some music, and enjoy the sunshine.
And we left the boat with the cows, and we've come back. There's no damage, but they are still licking the boat. Today they licking the boat. They tried to eat the window, weren't they?
Chewing on the window frame. So we've loosened the rope, so the boat should float out a little bit every time they try and press it. Flop, float, float. Anyway, but yeah, just going to enjoy.
I can fall some prison and time keeps dragging on.
There's the boat over there.
But that train keeps on rolling.
Spotted Tony as he approaches.
This is the drenched in lager Sonya.
As always, thank you for staying with us all the way through the video. It means a lot. So all that's left really is just for Sonia's timings.
So if you like the video, please press the like button. If you haven't subscribed already and would like to, please press the subscribe button. If you want YouTube to notify you the next time we upload a video, press the notifications icon, and please keep your comments coming. We really enjoy reading them and replying to them.
Okay, so what do you do about that? I don't know. That's supposed to be like water. Well, like water you do. Honestly, I'm delving.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Have a nice week.